top that trade day. Joining us now is Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Rock'em Sock'em options guy, Alan Nuckman. Here we go, guys, with round number one in our trader game. Gold hush. Gold futures fell below $1,200 per ounce. What does this mean for the market?
It means there's been no gold rush, that's for sure. It's been a rush to the bottom.
Rush to the bottom.
But in the big picture, we're still trading between $1,200 and $1,400 since 2016. So it's not that I don't think we're going down, we're just not going up.
I'm calling a major bottom on oil. I think we are going to go up, actually, in gold. I mean, if you look at this market, we have the biggest short position in the history of the gold market. They've added to it like 8 weeks in a row. That's never happened before. When I see a market that extreme, I have to be wary for a big bounce back. Now, some of the reasons why we think that gold was going to go down is because everybody's running to the dollar because the Fed's raising interest rates. Not anymore.
That might have been a blow-off top in the dollar.
It could have been, and if that's the case, then you've got a blow-off bottom in the gold.
And so you're also seeing bullish divergence. We saw new lows in gold, but we not see new highs in volatility. And this last low at 1167 did not take out the 2016 low at 1162, so it got close. So from a buyer standpoint, this might be the time. We said this a couple months ago, but we also said we need to look out 6 months or a year, and if you're able to do that, we could be right.
I think we're right.
Here we go to round number two, Chicken Run. It now costs about 14 million bolivars, that's a currency in Venezuela, to buy chicken. So what do you think about this currency crush that seems to be happening with emerging markets?
I think that there's still more downside, but I think that you want to watch for a bottom. I don't think they're there yet.
If you look at EM as the index, we've been trading between rallied from 30 to 50, so 40 is where we are right now. That's the halfway mark. It's come back down, so this could be a key level of support here. And again, if we think that the dollar is topped out, that would benefit these economies that have been hurt with that strong dollar.
So when they devalue the
bolivar
again, and they make it back,
first of all, nobody's trading that currency. I wouldn't think.
I would not think out of market right now, but I'll tell you
that. Unless you want to wallpaper your house, it's a good value because $1 worth gets 14 million. Think about how many bills you could wallpaper your whole baby's room in bolivars, and it would cost you a couple dollars.
And it would
That's a fashion. That is a home tip without even watching that channel that I spend all my time on.
Now, they're going to try to save it with a cryptocurrency backed on oil reserves. Think how that's going to work.
Not well.
So.
Your third round question is record rounding. There's been some controversy about the actual date of the longest run in history of a bull run. So what's fact and what's fiction in your trader minds?
This is the longest
longest
streak.
The rounding rule by Alan Nuckman.
So it's 9.5 years. 9.5 years. Now they're saying if you don't round up, that other streak was 12 years from 1987 to 2000. Those were good years. I had some good years. 1987 to 2000, I had a lot of fun.
But go back to 2015, 16, really quick. We came within percentage points of getting into a bear market.
We stalled.
We stalled at that point.
But then we bounced back.
We did bounce back.
Like we have every time in history.
But maybe, just maybe, that was close enough to count as a correction. I'm listening.
Close enough?
What was close enough? I mean, technically, when you're talking about a minister, which actually makes your case even more bullish. Because we've already had the correction because of the, I'm rounding down.
Can I make my point? Can I make it my point? My point is it doesn't matter. We're in a bull market. We are in a bull market. You can't argue with that.
And it doesn't matter if you round up or round down, because if you round down,
we are in a bull market. And my upside target is 3,200 in the S&P, which is 10% higher based on the measured move. The distance of this last sell-off that we had in February on top of these old highs. It's happened every time in history until it doesn't.
And I'm going to put an asterisk after that.
Well, here's your bonus round question for today. In the month of September, there are certain things that you should avoid buying according to NerdWallet. So what is it on this list? Should you avoid buying mattresses, iPhones, or Halloween costumes?
September Halloween.
Actually, I was in the store, and they had Halloween costumes in August.
Going in. I saw two. Yep, I'm seeing it come in.
That scares me. That disturbs me.
I would say Halloween.
Maybe those people aren't using you for Halloween.
I would say Halloween costumes is a one because that's when they make their money in September. If you wait till October, the prices come down.
I'm not going to say iPhones because that's just going to give him fodder for his Apple needs to come up with a new version on their iPhone. And so what I'm going to
pick number two. Don't make me talk to the Siri right now.
Whatever number two was, mattresses.
Phil Flynn scared up the right answer for us today. Halloween costumes are to be avoided.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys. Business First AM continues right after this. Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.